My name is Tiago. I'm the Strategy Implementation Manager for Project White at ADNOC, and currently I'm leading the Planisware instance in ADNOC, which we call RVT, for two different efficiency programs, which is Project White and AIDT. ADNOC is the UAE energy company. It's one of the top 10 oil producers in the world, has more than 50,000 employees and 70 different group companies. So our main challenge was that we had different entities reporting different numbers and different figures for the same project. So what we want was to create efficiency programs and having everyone aligned and saying exactly the same, a single source of truth. So for that, what we have done, we chosen a software, in this case Planisware, to help us to achieve this single source of truth. So what do I do for a living? Just try to get the consensus between 50,000 people and you get the flavor of what I do. So we did not start Project White and AIDT at the same time. So Project White was a program just focused on general efficiencies around the group companies. And we started this in 2018. In 2020, I joined the team to give a boost of the implementation of the software. And lucky or unlucky, we were on the COVID time during that time, so everyone went to remotely. And this, in fact, was a blessing for us because before remotely, we could barely do 2 companies per day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And with COVID being everyone on Teams remotely, we managed to do meetings back to back, 4 companies in the morning, 4 companies on the afternoon, and we managed to train a lot of people. Operational, we created what we call the RVT PMOs, which are companies spread across the group companies, local companies. So we had 14 of them. We also had, and we still have, a development team of assigned developers and consultants from Planisware just working specifically for us. And during that time, in a nine months period, we managed to we jumped from 10 to 2,000 projects, trained thousands of users, and it was really running. We had sprints every week, different sprint, including the development, the testing, the support, the planning, everything. So in 2024, our group CEO wanted to give a boost on technology for ADNOC. He wanted to create more efficiencies based on technology. And for that, he wanted to create a program called AIDT, Artificial Intelligence, Digital and Technology. And for this, he needed a platform to use to include all the initiatives, all the projects, all the savings and all the gains. So he decided to use the same RVT that we are using for Project White, since the program was pretty much the same, just with a big focus on technology. It was a big challenge because the year already started and we have defined rules and roles and workflows for Project White, and we could not just mimic to AIDT because it was not making much sense during that time. So we needed to work in parallel under the same platform in 2 different workflows, 2 different roles, different ways of doing things and so on. It was quite a challenge and the time was very short. And by September in 2024, we are launching the program already, including 2,000 initiatives that we scattered across the group companies. It was pretty much chaotic, I can say, but we had a strong team, a strong developers and consultants team from Planisware, who is still with us. By the end of the year, we managed to unify everything. So basically what we have done, we bet on standardization. We try to align both programs to start 2025 with a unified program where even doing 2 different things, 2 different programs, we had the same workflows, the same rules, validating and introducing everything. So in less than 10 words, let me summarize everything that we achieved and everything that we do. So 2,000 projects, 0 papers, billions saved, single true, and the result of it, everyone happy. So I think it's 10 words.